What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be answering your guys Amazon FBA questions. I posted on my story answering all Amazon FBA questions. I'm going to be doing that for you guys right now. If you guys already don't know who I am, my name is Faraj. I've done over multi six figures on Amazon. I also help people start and scale their Amazon business. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get to these questions. All right, the first question is, how long does it take to get started and selling, and how much money does it cost? This is probably the most asked question. The most, you could start off with kind of like $500 to $1,000. Your growth is going to be a lot slower, but I've seen people start with 500 to 1,000. The sweet spot, I would say, if you want to really hit the ground running, is kind of 2 to 3K. So you need two softwares to start. It's going to be SellerAmp and Keepa. SellerAmp is going to be where you're looking at the data on the listing, on the Amazon listings, and making decisions backed by the data. SellerAmp is going to be your profit calculator, and it also has a lot of tools that are going to help you find profitable inventory. To answer that question, I would probably say 2 to 3K is the sweet spot, but you can start off with lower. How long does it take to get started? I had people and students, hit their first sales in the first couple of days, right? After you get your Amazon seller account verified, you go ahead and list your products, and then you can get sales same day. So I remember when I was first starting out, I would go ahead to the stores, I would start scanning, and I would list it on my storefront before I even bought it, and it would already sell. You guys have to understand that Amazon is the biggest platform in the world, and there's sales being made every single minute. And if you find the right profitable product, it's over. Okay, the next question is, as on a new account, will Amazon allow ungating for big brands? Like, it's not allowing us to apply. He's probably talking about the listings that are hard gated, right? Some brands on Amazon are hard gated where you can't even apply to sell them, like Nike, Adidas, Mary Ruth. The thing about Amazon is there's so many products on the catalog that it just doesn't matter. There's so much profitable opportunities. You're stuck on the big brands and you're missing out on thousands of dollars. There's so many of these middle tiered brands, and even the high tiered brands, they're selling thousands of times a day on Amazon. I wouldn't worry about that. The brands could come back, they might not come back, but I would adjust, right? It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be honest. Is 2,000 a good amount to start, and how much money should I make from it? 2,000 is an amazing start point, and how much should I make from it? It depends on what products you're sourcing. Sourcing a product with 30% ROI, if you spend $1, you're gonna get 30 cents back. But if you're doing retail arbitrage, your margin should be higher. So if you're spending $1, you should be getting like 70% ROI, 100% ROI sometimes. My students that are doing RA right now, they're absolutely crushing it. They're getting 100 to sometimes 200 ROI on the inventory they're buying, because they're going out to the stores, they're scanning, they're getting after it, they're seeing return on the investment. So let's just say you spent $2,000, but everything is 100% ROI, right? You're gonna get $2,000 back, right? And you're just flipping it, getting that money back. So that's super important. Best categories to get ungated on, right? Obviously grocery. I recommend groceries for beginners because there's no returns. You can't return grocery items, which is going to help your margin a lot. A lot of issues that I see a lot of people actually make is just they get so focused on ungating random stuff. What you want to do is you want to find the profitable inventory and profitable products first. Then you guys are actually going to want to, ungate the product. You want to ungate random brands that you're never going to sell, because that would just waste so much time. Where do you hire VAs from, and when should you get it? When should you get a virtual assistant? That's super important. A virtual assistant is a game changer. That's where you're delegating tasks. You're delegating a virtual assistant, getting cheap work from the Philippines, Pakistan, and you're actually delegating it for like $2 to $3. You're getting them to do product research, and it's a win-win for them because you're providing employment for them and they're giving you their time, right? They're making great money, right? $2 to $3 is insane in the Philippines, right? They're making full-time income, and they're helping you find profit inventory consistently. You're just waking up to lead. I would recommend making at least $10,000 in profit before you get a virtual assistant, and learning how to source, because if you don't know how to source, then how are you going to teach another person how to source? It just doesn't make sense, right? Are prep centers for FBA, and where do you hire VAs? Where you hire virtual assistants from Online Jobs or Fiverr, I recommend Online Jobs, and I recommend Online Jobs, a great website. The next question I got is, how much time does it take until you start seeing profit? That depends on how fast you're moving. I've seen people in my program make profit their first couple of days, right? They go to the store, they find inventory, they start scanning, they spend a couple of hours, they make 50 to $100 in profit in their first week selling, right? It just depends on what inputs are you putting in. That answer is different depending on everybody. Do you have a step-by-step guide on how to start selling products on Amazon FBA? Yes, I do tutorials on this YouTube channel every single day. This YouTube channel is all you need to make your first 6 figures on Amazon. So if you go to the YouTube, right, you would absolutely crush it. How do you get ungated for retail arbitrage? Because most of the brands are usually gated. They don't accept your retail receipts. You get invoice from Target, get the same brand from Target. Let's just say you found this Vaseline at a store for a profitable price. All you have to do is go to Target, get 10 Vaseline name branded products. You get an invoice and then submit that to Amazon, and you get ungated. Very simple. If you have no cash, but you have all credit, can you start? I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend getting in debt to do this. I mean, once you have proof of concept, obviously leveraging credit is super important, but if you're just starting out, right, and you don't have like a mentor or anything, and you're just starting out, I would not, because you could lose money and you could get in debt. So I would not recommend that. Does Walmart give out invoices? Walmart does not give out invoices. What are your best OA tips for beginners? Obviously just reverse sourcing. Reverse sourcing is where you're looking at other sellers' storefronts and you're just finding products. You go to their storefronts and you could see all the products that they have on their storefront, and your only job is just finding that product that they're selling at a profitable price that they bought it at and just getting on their listing, right? It's super important. It's very easy. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully I answered some of your guys' questions, right? You got some value from this video. Free Discord community in the bio. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, I'll put the link down in the bio. If you guys got some value from this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be dropping so much value in this year 2025, and I'll see you guys in the next one.